I want to make a sarcastic proposal. Take two. 3, 2, 1. I want to make a serious proposal to the American public. I want every U.S. medical research program to give 5% of its yearly budget to fight computer viruses and other cyber diseases. 5% is just 1 nickel out of every dollar. Everyone can afford to give a nickel to a worthy cause. Take the Muscular Dystrophy Association, for example. We could inoculate millions of medical laptops if Jerry's kids would donate 5% of every donation to the antivirus industry. Think of it. Firemen could pass the boot ROM during the yearly Labor Day telethons. 1 nickel of every dollar they collect would go to protect Jerry's kids' PCs. Virus experts David Perry of Trend Micro and Jimmy Kuo of Network Associates could go on stage with Jerry Lewis during the telethon. Kuo could pitch a tear-jerking story about how a computer virus nearly destroyed years of research into Duchenne dystrophy. Perry would explain how the antivirus industry overcame their petty differences to fight the computer viruses that harm important medical research. And let me tell you, Perry looks fantabulous in a tuxedo. But let's not digress. The money these men raise wouldn't just go to find a cure for cyber diseases. It would also help protect MDA researchers' PCs from the horrifying threat of cyber terrorism. Page 2. But it doesn't end there. The Rotary Foundation pledged $500 million to eradicate polio, a disease which now spreads in only 10 countries around the world and which affects less than 0.00001% of the world's population each year. Compare this to the atrocity of website defacements, which qualify as a global epidemic and which affect the lives of more than 1.7 billion human beings every year. I pray the Rotary Foundation will divert 5%, a mere $25 million, to fight the scourge of website defacements. I call on Muhammad Ali and Michael J. Fox to put pressure on the Parkinson's Foundation to donate 5% of its donations so we can find a cure for insidious cyber diseases. I call on U.S. President Ronald Reagan and NRA President Charlton Heston to put similar pressure on the Alzheimer's Foundation. I call on Christopher Reeve to put similar pressure on the Christopher Reeve Paralysis Foundation. I call on those annoying Christmas bell ringers in the Salvation Army to give up 5% of their pots to inoculate the internet. I pray the Red Cross will jingle a donation can in front of everyone who gives blood. Won't you donate a nickel to fight computer viruses? Page 3. Listen to reason, folks. Scientists and doctors worked for decades to cure diseases like pancreatic cancer and rheumatoid arthritis and male pattern baldness. What can they show for the zillions of research dollars they spent? Very little, I insist. Do you actually think we can cure a physical disease just by lobbing enough money at it? Oh, give me a break. The average American still can't park near the front doors of a Walmart. Reserved parking continues to plague the asphalt lots of our great nation. An extra nickel won't change this fact. Heck, a surging stockpile of new vaccines proves we can't even wipe out smallpox. If the antivirus industry received 5 cents of every medical research dollar, then we could at least try to wipe out cyberpox. So who's with me? Who else out there wants to be a cyber-secure citizen? Don't hesitate. Show your support. Make a check out for 5 cents right now. Trust me, your contribution will go directly into the pocket of an antivirus expert. Send your donations to Rob Rosenberger. That's the last time I bring you into a recording booth. Ladies and gentlemen, my wife Denise. Denise, the audience. Audience Denise. Send your donations to Rob Rosenberger, P.O. Box 50, Wellman, Iowa, 52356. Won't you pledge a nickel today?
I got a nickel.
That was planned. The laughter was not. Enough with that. I'm Rob Rosenberger for V-Myths. And this one too. That's VMYTHS.com. Truth about computer virus hysteria. Be there or be scared.